Do you have a project that you keep putting off that you know that if you finish it's gonna make your life so much easier? Well, for me that's a charging and storage unit for my battery operated tools. But no more. Today I'm gonna use this wall to sort that problem out. Over the years, I have collected quite a few battery-operated tools, and as we all know, they all come with their own chargers and batteries, especially if you have tools from different brands. I also have few drills that have built-in batteries and they charge via cable, so I need to consider that. Oh yeah, and since my sanders are going to be stored there as well, I need to add some storage for sandpaper, so it doesn't look like this anymore. I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons that made me put off this project for this long was that I wasn't actually sure what I wanted it to look like. I looked through the YouTube videos for inspiration, and even though all the builds seemed great, they weren't really what I was looking for. So I decided to take it step by step, sorting one problem at a time. I thought I would have to design this part from scratch, but as soon as I jumped on Maker's Word, hundreds of great ideas popped up, with one grabbing my attention straight away. I printed two pieces and attached them to the wall in the place I thought would be the most convenient. Then came the storage. I wanted to keep it simple and easily accessible, so instead of building an enclosed cabinet, I opted for a simple shelf. I printed out the brackets I had again found on Maker's Word and mounted a piece of the painted MDF on top. This shelf became my main storage unit. On top, I set all the drills and sanders I have, while the bottom part became the storage for all the batteries. Same as before, these were already designed by some good souls in the community. For some reason, this was the part I was dreading the most, but as soon as I started working on it, I couldn't remember why. As a main base, I used 30 by 30 metal pegboard I had lying around the shop for the longest time. The Yato charger was mounted directly to the board using M3 bolts, but for the Black & Decker charger I had to use the mount. I did find one already designed, but I had to modify it to fit the pegboard. Same thing with the hook I used to mount the drill with the inbuilt battery. I used 3D printed spacer to attach everything to the wall, making sure to tuck all the cables behind. One of my biggest pet peeves is cables, and having them disorganized just drives me nuts, which is why I wrapped them all neatly together and plugged everything into out-of-sight extension. This was not in my initial plan, but as I finished mounting everything in its place, I realized I could take it a step farther. There was still an empty space on the wall, and even though it was not as easily accessible, I could use it to mount some less frequently used tools. For this part, I used some metal hooks I had in my workshop, as well as some custom 3D printed parts I had specifically designed to hold these tools. This project completely changed the workflow in my workshop, and the only regret I have is that I haven't started working on it sooner. You can find the links to 3D printed files in the description below. And if you find this content useful, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video.